Good afternoon. Welcome to the information seminar for the Bachelor of Arts, Honors Marketing and Management and Marketing degree. And as for this degree program, basically, Hong Kong U-Space collaborate with the University of Hull in the UK. And so students can be able to complete their bachelor degree in Hong Kong. And finally, they would be able to get an UK degree completed within 12 months. So let's share more about the information. And first of all, I would like to share more about the employability of our graduates. And so probably you can be able to tell whether or not this program can be able to fit into your own career plan. And most of our graduates, they will work in marketing industry. But as far as you know, probably you would also be aware that there are different aspects in marketing industry. So some of our students, they would join advertising agencies. Some of them joined PR firms or digital agents, social media firm. And some of them would join as a product executive, and they would start as marketing executive. And finally, they will be promoted to a product manager of a company. Some of them work in like food product company or cosmetics, fashion. And I mean, they would be the different kind of products or brands they would work under. And some of the students, they would like to prefer to work in B2B company, which means that your company would be like selling the product to other corporate clients. And so they would work in either marketing or sales department. And also in the past, we also have students work in retailing business. One of our graduates, she was actually joined Welcome Department Store a few years ago in the marketing team. And recently, in the past few years, we got more students work in e-commerce company because online shopping is getting more and more popular. And also we have a few number of students work in shopping center or shopping mall, if you like. Say, for example, K11, we did have a student a few years ago working K11. Banking, insurance, this industry, I mean, we also have quite a bit of student joined like HSBC, Hang Seng Bank, Standard Chartered. But also I would like to give you some idea about the instability of banking industry. Because whenever the economic situation is not good, banking industry, they would sometimes fire some of their staff, and then they would hire new staff or fresh graduates when the economic situation resume normal. As for travel agencies, hotel, airport management, as you probably would have already known from the past 3 years, when COVID broke out, this industry was seriously affected. So we're still not sure whether or not there is another virus coming in. So you probably would be more cautious about this. Recruitment agents like Headhunter, and some of the students joined Headhunter and helped them to solicit a senior executive and then introduce them to a company for employment. And training, we also have one of the graduates who work as a training manager in sportswear chain stores. We have a small number of graduates work in the administration department or human resources department as well. And every year we have a small number of civil servants. Say, for example, some of them work in immigration department and some of them work in clerical positions and other departments as well. They will join our program. And so as for our program, the shortest duration for a student to complete it would be 1 year. You can complete the whole program within 12 months if you study full-time cohort. And full-time cohort, they would, every term, they would study 3 modules, and there are 3 terms in a year. Therefore, even though like summertime, you'll be using it to complete your program. So therefore, you can be able to complete it within 12 months. And so our program has got quite a good recognitions from both worldwide UK government and Hong Kong government. As you can see that our program has already got AACSB, which is the accreditation for the top 5% of business program in the world. And other than that, Hong Kong government also grant us the QF level 5, which is very important because if you would like to articulate to master degree program in local university, you need the QF level 5. And if you want to work in government offices, you also need the QF level 5 for overseas program. And we have basically already got an initial confirmation from the Hong Kong HKCAAVQ of Hong Kong government that our QF level 5, the accreditation can be further extended for another 5 years from August 2024. Therefore, the new end date will be August 2029. Once we got the final documents, then we can update this date. Other than that, UK government also gave Hong Kong University of Hull a teaching excellence framework, which is the Gold Award, and which implies that the teaching quality is at excellent standard in the UK. And here is a simple highlight which would give you some idea about Hull program. The Hull marketing is ranked as 21st in the UK and management rank as 38 in UK. So the ranking is quite high in UK. And so for a full-time student, you have to study 9 modules in 12 months. So basically, once your qualification, your background is accepted, you will be able to admit to the final year of the degree. So therefore, you can be able to complete the whole program within 12 months. And there is no test or exam in the program. I'm sure that most of the students will find this as a very good news. And so all the modules will be assessed by homework or coursework, if you like. And so other than being recognized by Hong Kong government HKCAAVQ as QF level 5, we have also got the accreditation by Chartered Institute of Marketing, which is a very long history professional body in the UK. So if you have any plan to further study in UK, or if you would like to migrate to UK in the future, or if there is any possibility of migrating to UK and find a job there, then you can also apply for the associate membership from Chartered Institute of Marketing. If you have already got some marketing experience, you can also upgrade your membership. And so I'm sure that another advantage of having a UK degree program is what we mean in Cantonese. We say that 進可攻退可守, which means that if you would like to have a change in your future career, like work in UK or work in Australia, those countries, definitely is better for you to get a UK degree. Or otherwise, you can also think about having a master degree in the UK. If for Hong Kong students who study a master degree in UK, they will be automatically can be able to stay there for 2 years after they graduate and find a job. If they within the 2 years they can find a job, they can then work there for 5 years, 5 consecutive years, and then they would be able to apply for the citizenship by then. So there is another good point, and also provide you flexibility. If you would like to leave yourself more choices in your hand, then it could be a good alternative to study the whole marketing and management degree program or marketing programs. And for this marketing, for these 2 marketing programs, CEF, the Continuing Education Fund, is available, and government loans are available as well. And obviously, if any student might need to apply for government grant, that will be also available. And so if you haven't used any of the CEF, you can be entitled to claim $25,000 from the CEF. As long as you qualify for like 50% of final marks, and 70% of attendance, face-to-face attendance. And other than this, full-time scholarship is also available for full-time students, and internship and career opportunity would be available when time counts. And there is no need for students to attempt the IELTS. If they graduate from high diploma or associate degree, which is taught in English and assessed in English in Hong Kong. So here is the new program line which will be effective from September 2024. And so marketing and marketing students, they will be able to study some consumer behavior and insights. They will understand more about consumers' psychologies and how they made up their purchasing decisions. And also you will be able to learn integrated marketing communications and branding and understand more about how to put together like TV advertisements, online, digital, or social media advertising or video on YouTube, and how do you make use of a good combination, effective combination to promote your brand and your product. You'll have a better idea about that and also understand more about how to allocate different resources to match the sales activities. As for digital marketing and social media strategies, digital marketing, which include how to make use of effective content management and content marketing in your company website to attract eyeballs and to attract people to click into your company website and understand more about the product. And perhaps finally, if the website content would be attractive, then the customer would be able to click into it and purchase your product. And obviously, social media marketing is also important. Social media marketing would include and cover like how to do marketing in Facebook, in Twitter, YouTube, and WeChat, 小紅書, those kind of media, which are very, very important, not just in Hong Kong, but also in mainland China and also in other overseas countries. And another important module is strategic marketing planning and auditing. In this module, we will teach the student how to audit your competitors' strategies, how to understand more about the consumers' purchasing patterns and the trend. And then we will also teach you how to select the right strategies to work out a good plan, an effective plan for your product, for your company. And obviously, how to allocate the marketing money, the budget is also important. And whether or not an effective promotion should be scheduled like for 3 months, 6 months, or like 3 days, 1 day. I mean, whether or not the duration would be affect the effectiveness of your program would be also one of the key points that we will teach you. As for international marketing, obviously, while website is so popular nowadays, you can probably would be able to get some overseas orders from different countries, from different consumers, and they will have different kind of habit and needs. So you'll be able to learn how culture may affect different needs in different countries. Say, for example, in Muslim countries, quite often selling wine and alcoholic product would be under some kind of restriction. You have to understand their culture is different. And so if you work in a wine or alcohol product company, then you will be able to sell your product wisely. And as for marketing students, then they will study one module, which is marketing data and analysis. And this is one of the important modules for marketing, for marketers. You will be able to understand the KPI, key performance indicator, which marketer would normally use, and will understand how to work out this kind of number. But don't worry about whether or not you will be having a very high standard of numerical sense. But instead, this module will train the student up with numerical sense. So if you want to be a more effective business person and work smart in marketing industry, then probably marketing data and analysis would be able to help you. And they will help you to study from a very basic data and analytics point of view to enable you to work out some basic understanding and analysis for your marketing job. And as for marketing and management student, you will, instead of learning marketing data and analytics, you will learn business strategies, which will tell you how to look at the company from top view, from senior management's point of view, so that when you form your company strategy, business strategy, say, for example, you will be able to understand how to allocate different kind of resources, how to make use of different kind of knowledge, generate from different countries. So your perspective will be more on the top of a senior management level. That will give you a better world view. And other than that, the research and consulting skills is also another very practical module, which would tell the student how to use different market research methods to collect more market information and understand more about your consumer. And we will also teach the student how to present your paper from consultant's point of view, so that you can present it to your boss later on with a professional presentation. So this would be one of the very effective module, can help you to work better than your colleagues in your job. And other than that, the marketing student will study services marketing and customer experience management. And so student would be able to learn how to market a service, because service will be quite different from product. We cannot stock the service in the warehouse, just like airline service or hotel service. If the airline cannot be able to get 100% capacity full, then they would basically would have some empty seats. They would fly with empty seats anyway, same as hotel or restaurant. So how can we make sure that we can provide a better customer experience for our consumers, so that we can be able to induce loyal customer? They can come back again and again and again to get your service. This is very, very important, and it will affect by how we design the service procedure and how we trained up the staff with proper training, and also would be related to the service environments. And so all this is quite different from selling product, and we have to have a better understanding about it. As for marketing and management student, they will learn about responsible business in society. And this module will teach the student how to be a responsible company. And the basic ESG concept will be also included in the responsible business in society. As you can tell, nowadays, ESG is quite important in relation to big corporation. If you want to find a good job in big corporation, and you may like to highlight this in your CV in the future. And the last common module is leadership and change management. As most of the employer, they will consider change management is very, very important nowadays. As you can be able to tell, in the past 3 years, no matter economic situation or government policies, it changed very, very often. So change management skills and leadership become one of the very important skills which most of the employer would require. Again, if you finish our program, I would also highly recommend you to include this modules in your CV, in your resume, so that your future employer will be able to tell what have you learned from the degree. So all this program content has already been approved by HKCAAVQ of Hong Kong government. And the new program change will be submitted to our management to get the final approval. And this will be launched in September 2024. And so for full-time cohort, each year will have 3 terms: September, January, and May. So now we are recruiting students for September 2024. And each term there will be 10 weeks of lecture. And so for the first 3 weeks, our lecturer will fly to Hong Kong and teach our student face-to-face. And from the 4th week to the 10th week, our local lecturer will teach on 3 days, and with 1 module in each day. Morning section will be lecture, afternoon section will be tutorial. And so our lecturer, all of them have practical working experience, either in like advertising agents, or some of them work in commercial company. Say, for example, the digital and social media modules. Our lecturer, actually, he is a senior director of advertising agents, a multinational advertising agents. And also we have other lecturers who they themselves are a business running e-commerce business in China. I mean, there are different kind of portfolios, and so you can be able to tell not just the academic theory, but also can be able to tell more about how to apply those theories in practical marketing, in practical business market. So this is a very important selling point or important emphasis of our program. And so the last, one of the very important information I would like to tell you is for a student who graduate from Hong Kong U-Space or HKCAAVQ, which is also under Hong Kong U-Space, and if they submit their application before June 2024, mid-June 2024, and also fulfill the payment requirements, they will be able to get a minimum of $8,000 of new student scholarship. And for those students whose graduate GPA is 2.8 or above, they will be able to get a new student scholarship up to $12,500. So if you have not submitted your application, I will encourage you to submit it as early as possible. And as for a student who are not graduate from Hong Kong U-Space or our community college, but if you're age under 25 or below, and you also submit your application on or before 15th of June 2024, you can be able to get $10,000 of new student scholarship, provided you fulfill the payment deadline. So this is a very attractive offer. So I would like you to consider it. And other than that, our student would be able to use Hong Kong U's library and the University of Hull's e-library. E-books are available on Hull's e-library as well. And so this is the certificate you can be able to receive finally after you graduate from our program. And Hong Kong U-Space logo and identity and address are not existing in the certificate, because the certificate you will be able to get is exactly the same as those student graduate from UK, because the program itself is 100% offered by University of Hull. And the passing mark is 40. And for any student who might have a chance to, unfortunately, cannot be able to get 40 marks. And finally, if the student, with like one or two assignments, if the student with both assignments and the final average is all still under 40, then the student have to do only redo the failed assignment. And there is no such rule of retaking the module entirely. 呢個好重要嘅信息，我 repeat 佢用廣東話。咁就同學咧，如果個 passing mark 係40分嘅啫，如果同學萬一失手咗嘅時候咧，就需要做翻 fail 咗嗰個功課，咁就唔需要留班嘅，咁唔會遲咗畢業。咁就但只會有一次嘅機會去 redo 嗰個 assignment。如果 redo 都 fail 咗咧，咁就要去到完成9科之後咧，去計一計嗰個數字啦。究竟有幾多個平均分數咧？如果個平均分數係40至49咧，會攞到 third class honour 嘅，仍然有機會。50至59會有 lower second class 啦，60至69會 upper second。70當然就通常好少 fail 嘅同學咧，會攞70 or above 啦。咁咧呢個我唔使講啦。咁就if for those students who might failed one of the assignment, as I mentioned earlier, that they have to redo the failed assignment, and there is no need to retake the whole modules, and so you will be able to graduate with other students at the same time. The only thing is, finally, if the student failed in the second attempt, we will calculate the average mark finally after all the 9 modules are completed. If the average score is between 40 and 49, the student will be able to get 3rd class honor. And if fall between 50 and 59 will be lower seconds. If it's between 60 and 69 will be upper second, things like that. All right, so from time to time, every few months, we will launch some marketing seminar, and we will line up some senior executive from the industry. Say, for example, we did have a senior executive from AI agents to tell us how to collect data from retail business. And also we had invited WeChat director to tell us how we may use WeChat to promote our product to China market and Hong Kong market. And other than that, from time to time, we'll also announce some internship for our students, like different kind of internship from digital agents, from Google, and different kind of identity and CNN, things like that. And other than that, we would also like to share some excellent effort education opportunity, which is an excellent case from one of our graduates not long ago, around 1.5 years ago. And so one of our graduates, she was actually studying the advanced diploma in marketing and brand management from Hong Kong U Space. It's a part-time program. After she graduated, she joined BA Honors Marketing and Management program with University of Hull. And she worked very, very hard, and she was graduate with 1st class honor. And obviously at advanced diploma level, she also get all the distinctions. And so finally, she got 3 master degree offer from 3 top university. One is Hong Kong U offer her master MBA program. And University of Hull offer her not just a master degree program, but also offer her a scholarship equivalent to Hong Kong dollar $240,000. And other than these 2 top universities in the world, she also got one offer from Cambridge University for another master degree program. Finally, she determined to enroll to the University of Oxford because they offer her a scholarship. 呢一個係一個好成功例子，等我用廣東話去 repeat， 就係我有個同學唔係畢業好耐啫，年零到。呢位同學咧之前係 join Hong Kong U Space 一個advanced diploma in marketing and brand management， 佢畢業嘅時候咧係全 A 嘅，只不過 A 加 A 減定 A 嘅啫。咁咧就 high distinction 畢業 from advanced diploma 啦，係我哋 part-time program， 然之後 join 咗我哋 BA Honors Marketing and Management 嘅 program。佢係讀得非常之勤力，跟住 first class 咁樣畢業嘅，喺 Hull 裏面，咁就然之後申請咗一啲嘅 master degree program， 最後佢攞咗3個 top university 嘅 master degree offer， 包括咗 MBA from Hong Kong U 啦，包括咗 University of Oxford 俾咗一個 master degree program， 加相等於24萬港幣嘅 scholarship， 同埋咧牛津大學咧俾咗之外咧，仲有劍橋大學亦都俾咗一個 master degree offer 佢，咁但係因為冇 scholarship 咧，佢最後揀咗 Oxford 嘅，咁所以咧大家要留意一下就係我哋嘅唔單止 Hong Kong U Space， 仲係 University of Hull 喺世界頂級大學裏面嗰個認受性係相當高嘅。So therefore, from this successful case, you can also be able to tell the high recognition of our program, not just in Hong Kong, but also in top university in the world, like Oxford and Cambridge University. And other than this, we also have 2 very successful cases. One of the students who graduated from our part-time degree program. After she graduates, she actually got an offer from a company in Singapore. And she told us that in the interview, when she told the employer that this program is collaborate between the University of Hull and Hong Kong U Space, the employer told her that that is a very good academic result or academic background. And finally, she got the offer from the Singaporean company, and she submitted the final paper in May and fly to Singapore to start her new job in June. That is another very successful case. Other than that, one of the part-time student, she was actually trying to switch her career from teaching high school to commercial. And so she also joined our BA Honors Marketing and Management program. And finally, she got an offer as a media executive in a multinational advertising agents 1 month after she graduated from the program. So this is another very successful case of changing industry. So no matter you're a full-time student or you're a part-time student considering about a full-time degree program in Hong Kong, then this is a very good option because you don't have to spend so much money to fly over to UK, and you can also save the money not just from your air ticket but also from accommodation and your daily living. So to complete the UK degree program with quality and recognition within 1 year. So this could be another advantage that you would be able to consider. And so our tuition fee at the moment is $37,500 per each term. And there are 3 terms together. So the total tuition fee for the whole program is $112,500. And for all the students, as long as your age is like 25 or below, you can be able to apply for government loan and also can be able to apply for government's grant if you need that. And also continuing education funds up to $25,000 if you have not used it before. And other than that, for any student who have regular job income record, if they can't provide it to the Bank of East Asia, they can be able to apply for the Hong Kong US-based MasterCard, and they would be able to entitle to 10 months interest-free installment payment for tuition fee. And for students who are aged under 25, you can also get the benefit from student travels subsidy schemes from MTR. 即係我哋可以攞到個 Octopus card 係 student 嗰個嘅 Octopus card 啦。And other than that, we also have, other than the new student scholarship, we will also have other scholarship for our students. So if you might need any further information, you can either post it to the website now so that I can answer it immediately, or otherwise you can also write to us. Ronnie, this is my direct line. My name is Ronnie Sitch, and alternatively, you can also call our colleagues, Abby. And if you want to write to us, please write to hull.mkt@hkuspace.hku.hk. All right. Okay. So do you have any question right now? If you want to apply directly, you can scan the QR code and reach us immediately and applied it online. All right. And if you applied it online now, you can also be able to waive the application fee, and there will be no application fee for your application. Okay. All right. So do you have any questions? Okay. So if you don't have any question, then let's end the information seminar now. Bye-bye.